Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to Mama Shmoo's Homeschool Reviews. If you guys are new to my channel, I would love to have you guys subscribe and join my channel and my community here on YouTube. I'm going to share with you guys today in this video our January morning basket. And I have this beautiful Christmas tree here next to me on my side. So this is a very casual video. I have my camera, my phone camera on me. And I just thought I would go through this pile of books here that we'll be reading every morning, along with some of these books here and a few activities for my son in there. So if you are new, I am a homeschool mom to two. We've been homeschooling. This will be our 4th year. I have a son in kindergarten and a daughter in 2nd grade. And I'm just going to share these books with you guys and let you guys know what we are up to for this month. 101 Favorite Stories from the Bible is what my daughter's using for her master books, language lessons for living education. It's always hard for me to remember. And so she reads one Bible chapter each week, and then she copies this for copy work in her book. So this is a part of her language arts curriculum, which I think is really, really cool because I like her doing copy work from the Bible, which is really great. So even if you guys are not using master books, you could always use this Bible and read it once a week with your kids or have them read it for you, and then they could practice their copy work, and all of the verses are right under the picture. So it's really, really nice. I like it a lot. This one I showed a flip through for you guys not too long ago, so this is very awesome. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. I did the first one a long time ago when it first came out, and it's all about science and God, and I love it. This is just a great way to get science in and get them excited about science. And this is just a very old school, like, devotions for young readers. And my daughter has this, or I had it, and I used to read it to them when they were little. But now she can read this on her own, and it's a very simple devotional. And what I like about it is that it has, like, a little devotional story here. And then, I think I skipped it. And then they have a verse to learn, a story to read, from the Young Reader's Bible, which it pairs up with this nicely. I just need to get it. I think it's like $1 or $2 on Amazon, and they have to pay for shipping. And then something to pray, and then something to do. So it gives you some ideas to do, and it's really good for young readers. And let me see the ages on here. Ages 5 to 8. My daughter just turned 7, so it's perfect for her. She likes to read this on her own, and sometimes she'll read it to us during the morning basket when I'm like just relaxing, which is really nice. And then this is one of my favorite poetry books by Julie Andrews and her daughter, and I really, really like it. There is a CD that comes in the back, and so you can listen to poetry while you're riding in the car, and they're just beautiful, beautiful pictures, and there's lots and lots of awesome poems. So I'm just going to go through this really quickly. The Llama Who Had No Pajama is a great poem book, or poetry book. Sing a Song of Popcorn is an awesome one that we love, and so we'll just use those this month. And then this is just kind of like our elective books. I think we've read half of this, and so we're just going to be continuing on learning about music, and we do this once a week. Spanish we do once a week, which I should probably be doing more, but there's lots of different things that we go through here. We've been using grade 1 Spanish from last year, and it is fine. It's exactly what we need to review the words that we're learning. There's songs and chants. It's just, I think it was like $4 on Amazon. Really cheap. Still using it along with our flashcards, and that's all we're doing right now for Spanish. And then this is the art book for children that we will be doing, but you can see, like, I'm only like halfway through. Every week I just pick one of the artists. So it's really, really nice. They have some questions sometimes, but I really like this book for the kids. I love art. I don't know if I could teach art the greatest, so this art book for children, the picture book, is really, really good for me, just to read it for my kids and to have them appreciate the picture and ask them if they like it or not. A lot of times they might not like the artwork, so it's just good to know about more artists and study their pictures and try to figure out what they were feeling and thinking and why they would make a picture like that. So I like it. It's very simple, and it's a really great introduction to art for little kids. This is the long winter that we read in the afternoon times, and most of the time we listen to audio when we're eating lunch. I'll usually eat lunch with the kids. If not, then I'll read it out loud to them. So we have gone through lots of the books already. We are using the Little House in the Classroom like I showed you. If you haven't seen the video, I did a flip through on this. This is a unit study guide to using her books, and she talks about all 7 books until like these happy golden years, but we are doing a book club with our friends, and we're doing The Little House in the Big Woods, and we're using this book. Trying to make a unit study on Laura Ingalls soon, so stay tuned for that video. Something very simple, a very simple unit study, just learning about her and who she is, and that might be coming up soon on our channel, so check that out. I also have this little Fun Tales book. These are just little tiny readers for my pre-reader. He's in kindergarten, so they're very, very simple books that I got from Bookshark. I just have this in the basket because it fits in there. I also have like Starfall phonics books, which works out good. Dose is like a new game we got for Hanukkah. We're going to be doing this. It's a really good way to learn math. You play this game strategically with just like matching the numbers and the colors. But then if you have like, for instance, 8, you have to, you could use 2 cards that add up to 8. So you could use a 4 and a 4 or a 3 and a 5. So this really involves like logic and strategy and addition and stuff like that. So I will definitely be trying to figure out how to play this with my husband, and then I want to incorporate this in our morning baskets and do like a fun little game. We really love Uno. Like my kids have played it like forever and we love it, so I thought Dose would be a good one. And then for my son, I wanted to make this basket fun for him this month because I've never really done this, but since he's getting older and he's learning how to read, I have this really fun rhyming puzzle that I got from Target like probably 2 years back, so I think he'll like that. I have 2 mini lollipops. This is one of their favorite books. It's just a very cool vintage book that the kids think is so funny because this duck eats so many lollipops and gets sick and calls the doctor. The Doorbell Ring. This is definitely a fun book and it really helps with math. They love that. This is a book that I got from 5 in a Row, like suggestion wise. It's called Blueberries for Sal. It's a really nice book. If You Lived in Colonial Times is another book that I wanted to continue reading for this month. And I think during Thanksgiving I tried reading some of it, but I couldn't really get to it because we got sick. So I want to start reading this along with the Laura Ingalls unit study because this is a little bit before their time, but I think this would be really fun to get into. And this is like a book that I will probably incorporate with the unit study. And then I thought it would be cool to have like a little stack for my son who's in kindergarten because he usually does like very minimal school, like a little bit of math, a little bit of phonics, and a little bit of Explode the Code, which is like writing, and then he does handwriting. So it's really small, short lessons, like very Charlotte Mason. But I thought we can just focus on him this month, and I could sit down with him and read some of his favorite books. My daughter's welcome to stay with us. She loves all these as well, but I thought it'd be fun to just make it neat for him. So a day with police officers, a day with firefighters, Trouble at the Bridge Lego book, which is from DK, a day in the life of a firefighter, Fire in the Forest Lego, Mad About Trucks. A lot of these I've gotten, you can see the price tags. I've gotten these at like Homeschool, like curriculum sales. And then I thought that this would be fun to do, which is Numberland Lift the Flap. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but I've had it for like the longest time, and my daughter loved it. And then my son, I don't know if he's really used it that much, but basically 4 Jolly Clowns are looking for like sets of 4. So you flip these open and you're looking for sets of 4. And there's just like lots of cool things that they could do. And then in the back they have, can you find the missing numbers and all of this. So I thought that this would be fun to sit down and do with him. Thinking of trying to really make math more fun this year or the rest of this year for school, because that is my word for the year, fun. If you have seen my video where I talk to you guys about our goals for homeschool, that is the main word that I want to focus on. I really just want to have fun and just enjoy them being young and just not getting too serious about things, but just having them learn through fun. Because you can get caught up with like the progress. You can get caught up in the curriculum and all the books and making sure that you do every single page, but I think this is sometimes more fun. I know it is. It's definitely more fun. So the M&M's counting book. Now, when you do fun things, it takes more effort on our part. I know that for sure, and that's probably why I've been slacking on the fun aspect of it. So I really want to get back to just taking more time and preparing things for them to do and just having more fun. And my unit studies really get me excited, so I think eventually I'm going to get that in the works for you guys. So that would be fun to do, the subtraction book. And I asked them tonight, I was like, do you guys want to read VeggieTales? So these are really fun books that I got. I keep on saying fun. These are really cool books from VeggieTales, 3 Pirates and a Duck, and they're always talking about character, and the case of the lost temper, and then Hats Off to Lyle. And this is another VeggieTales. These are just like picture books, but it always like talks about like specific things that they're dealing with. And so, A Lesson in Forgiveness. Let me see what this one's about. Oops. A Lesson in Self-Control. And A Lesson in Sharing. So those are good, of course. So that is basically my really, really casual like take on our January morning basket. I really like to incorporate a lot of picture books, and I'm noticing since my daughter's in 2nd grade and my son's in kindergarten, we tend to do more 2nd grade stuff. And so I don't want to forget that he's still in kindergarten, and I want to just have some really fun books for him. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like the morning basket videos every month. I will try to do this every month on my channel because you guys seem to enjoy it. So I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you guys subscribe. Thanks for watching.